State of Assam got relief from the scorching heat as the Himalayan state received heavy rain since morning. The IMD has predicted a spell of heavy to very heavy rainfall accompanied by thunderstorms and gusty winds in the northeastern part of the country till Monday. As per IMD, fairly widespread to widespread, light to moderate, accompanied with isolated thunderstorm very much likely over Arunachal Pradesh, Meghalaya, Sikkim, Nagaland, Manipur and Mirzapur along with Tripura during the next 5 days is expected. And now to discuss more on this, I'm joined by DD India correspondent Dibyendu Mondal. Dibyendu, very good morning. Now, this morning also brings some sort of relief for not only the campaigners but the voters also, because we are just a few hours away from the silent period, and on the 7th of May, again India would be going out to poll. Dibyendu.
Well, good morning, Deepika. That's absolutely right. You know, the IMD has predicted some respite from the massive heat that was being witnessed across many parts of the country. So, of course, on the 7th of May, when the country goes to polls in its third phase, there could be some relief from the scorching heat that perhaps kept many indoors during the voting period of the first and second phase that was witnessed in the country. But having said this, Deepika, the IMD also predicts that there could be some rainfall in the Indo-Gangetic plain, including the parts of West Bengal, Assam, Sikkim, and these peninsular India. So, of course, some sort of relief in that sense in this part of the country. Apart from that, the temperatures could also remain between 42 to 43 degrees Celsius in majority parts of the country, especially in the central part of India in the next 5 days. But of course, during the next couple of days, as the rainfall intensity and the activity over the Bay of Bengal also increases, the eastern part of India, including states like West Bengal, Odisha, Assam, Chhattisgarh, that was reeling under a massive heat wave, will get some respite, and some good news on the way as per the prediction of the IMD over the next 5 days. Back to you.
And also one last quick question, Dibyendu, when we talk about this prediction, this has this has rather brought some sort of relief. But when we talk about the preparations from the side of ECI, we've been showing reports that how ECI has been managing their campaigning and, wooing all the voters to come out in large numbers. But still, there would be different measures from different parts of the country to woo the voters once this nice, phase ends. And once again, India is hit by the heat wave, Dibyendu.
Well, of course, the Election Commission has been trying ever since it announced the elections on the 16th of March, so to increase the voter turnout. And the EC has been carrying out activities across different parts of the country to encourage voters to come out to the polling stations and cast their vote. So, of course, the EC will be keeping a watch on the numbers of people turning out to the polling stations to cast their votes. Of course, I was in Bihar last week. So, of course, there we have seen how the Election Commission is using star campaigners or popular celebrities to woo the voters to come out to the polling stations and cast their vote. We also just saw a report by Ravi Dhiman from Karnataka, how Election Commission is making efforts to ensure that people come out and vote. The Election Commission is also making special arrangements of water, wheelchair facilities, shades, etc. To make people who are coming to the polling stations to make them feel comfortable and give them some respite from the heat. So, of course, the EC is taking all measures it can perhaps to ensure that the voter turnout keeps increasing over the next 4 phases that are still left to go to polls.
And it is indeed the responsibility of now the voters to go out and vote in large numbers. Thank you so much, Dibyendu, for joining us and bringing us the latest information on weather update and how is it going to impact the elections. And now in DD India News.